Greetings to all. The true tales of your favorite reality stars are revealed here. We're going to examine one of the most startling celebrity splits of 2025 today. Zach and Tori Roloff of Little People, Big World, got divorced. Yes, you heard correctly. On August 10, 2025, they formally get divorced due to family conflicts. Lastly, Zach Roloff married Emma, her covert girlfriend. Zach Roloff decided to marry Emma after she promised to settle his secret $1.1 million debt, and Zach divorces Tori as a result. For the past 2 years, Zach Roloff and Emma have been secretly involved in a romantic relationship. Directly in front of everyone. This goes beyond tabloid rumors. It's a tale of love, financial disaster, treachery, and second chances. From the beginning of their fairy story to the dramatic conclusion, we will dissect it step by step. Stay tuned to the conclusion to witness how this drama transforms the Roloff legacy as a whole. To learn how Zach and Tori's marriage failed, if you're new here, click the subscribe button. We must return to the Roloff family's origins. In the March 2006 premiere of Little People, Big World, we met Matt and Amy Roloff, a couple with dwarfism who are raising their 4 children on a 34-acre farm in Halvatia, Oregon. Matt was the driven patriarch who transformed Roloff Farms into a pumpkin patch empire, complete with events, tours, and even a pirate ship play area. Matt was born in 1961 with dystrophic dysplasia. Amy was a loving mother who juggled her own professional goals with her family life. Amy was born in 1964 with chondroplasia, the same type of dwarfism Zach possesses. Zach gained popularity on Little People, Big World quite fast. Despite having undergone childhood operations and been bullied, the 44-year-old developed a reputation for resiliency. He once remarked, "Being little in a big world means you have to fight twice as hard for everything." He pursued his ambitions by coaching kids soccer and working on the family farm after graduating with an associate's degree from Portland Community College. Tori Patton was a seasonal employee at Roloff Farms when Zach first met her during pumpkin season in 2010. Tori, a kindergarten teacher with an education degree, found Zach's honesty and humor endearing. The two clicked immediately despite their disparate heights. Later, when Zach recalled their first date, he acknowledged that he was anxious about stairs but that Tori's kindness put him at ease. On camera, their relationship flourished. Fans witnessed Zach pop the question on the farm in 2014, complete with a personalized ring and fairy lights. On July 25, 2015, they were married in front of 200 guests at Roloff Farms in a televised ceremony. In a 2023 episode, Tori exclaimed, "Zach is my rock. We've built this life together and nothing can break us." However, as we'll see, the Roloff family's notorious arguments were already causing fractures to appear. The Roloff family feuds were a defining feature of the final seasons of Little People, Big World. These weren't merely dramatizations for the audience. The family's foundation was ripped apart by these genuine, unfiltered arguments, which eventually affected Zach and Tori's marriage. In order to understand why Zach and Tori's divorce felt inevitable, let's take a look at it chronologically. After over 30 years, Matt and Amy's marriage terminated in 2016 as a result of Matt's ambition colliding with Amy's need for stability. RA Farms became the focus of contention even though the divorce appeared to be amicable. Amy and her new husband, Chris Merrick, relocated close by after Amy sold her part to Matt in 2019 for $667,000. Matt pushed for the property to be rented out and used for events, but his kids had different ideas. Being the only child with dwarfism, Zach had a strong bond with the farm and aspired to establish his own family there. He made an offer of $1 million for 93 acres in seasons 22 and 23, but Matt turned it down, citing a business choice. Zach accused his father of favoritism because he felt abandoned and deceived, especially because Jeremy already owned land in the area. Zach retorted, "You've always treated me differently because of my size, Dad. This farm was supposed to be our legacy in a violent on-camera exchange. I will not reveal it. It must be earned." After the deal fell through, Matt listed 16 acres, including the family home, for $4 million in May 2022. The damage was done even though it didn't sell right away. Feeling iced out, Zach and Tori packed up and relocated to Washington State, which is around an hour north of the farm, in October 2021. There was more to this move than just geography. It represented a respite from the drama of the Roloff. In a podcast episode, Tori acknowledged, "The farm negotiations broke something in our family. We needed space to heal." Family tensions only grew after Amy and Matt divorce. While Jacob left the show in 2016 due to allegations of exploitation, Jeremy and Audrey remained close to Matt and assisted with farm events. By 2022, they had somewhat reconciled. To escape the limelight, Molly and her husband Joel relocated to Spokane. Karen Chandler, Matt's girlfriend, who used to be the farm manager, started to cause a lot of conflict. Tori and Zach thought she had an influence on Matt's choices, particularly with regard to the farm. Tori confronted her in season 24. Karen maintained that she was merely helping Matt, saying, "You're not family yet, but you're acting like you own the place." After season 25, Zach and Tori declared their exit from the show in 2023, claiming it was toxic. As family rifts became more complex, holidays became more distant, and Zach frequently skipped Matt's get-togethers, they turned their attention to their podcast and their children. In a June 2025 podcast, weeks before his divorce, Zach admitted, "My relationship with my dad is rocky. We talk, but it's surface level." The farm stuff changed everything. Tori, often the peacemaker, tried to hold a family together, but the strain showed. She shared cryptic Instagram posts about boundaries and protecting your peace, sparking rumors of marital trouble. In April 2023, she denied separation, but behind the scenes, cracks were forming. Zach felt defeated by the farm fallout, struggling with the legacy he hoped to give Jackson, Lila, and Joa. Meanwhile, Tori battled postpartum challenges after Joa's birth and the lingering grief of her 2021 miscarriage. "We stood united against the family drama," a friend later said. But over time, it began eroding their bond. As 2024 rolled in, the Roloffs seemed to stabilize. Matt proposed to Karen in April 2023, and Amy enjoyed her life with Chris. Zach coached soccer full-time, earning around $50,000 annually, supplemented by podcast revenue and past show residuals. Tori's influencer deals with brands like Disney and parenting products brought in six figures. Their net worth hovered at $700,000 combined per public estimates. But beneath the surface, Zach was harboring a secret that would shatter everything, a massive debt. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Zach Roloff's secret $1.1 million debt. This wasn't some reckless spending spree. It was a perfect storm of medical expenses, bad investments, and the foul-up from the family farm drama. To make this story feel real, we need to connect the dots with Zach's life challenges. Remember, Zach has a which comes with health complications. Over the years, he's had over 15 surgeries, including leg lengthening as a teen and shunt revisions for hydrocephalus. In February 2023, Zach underwent emergency brain surgery to revise a shunt, a terrifying ordeal that Tori documented on Instagram. "It was the scariest week of our lives," she wrote. Medical bills in the US are no joke, especially without top-tier insurance. Even with TLC residuals, the Roloffs aren't mega-rich like the Kardashians. Sources close to the family say Zach's procedures racked up hundreds of thousands with out-of-pocket costs after insurance hitting $300,000 alone for the 2023 surgery. Then there were the kids. Jackson and Lila both have dwarfism requiring specialist visits, therapies, and potential future surgeries. Joa, average height, added to the family expenses with normal pediatric care. Tori's miscarriage in 2021 involved a D&C procedure, adding emotional and financial strain. But the debt went deeper. After the farm deal collapsed, Zach tried to invest in real estate to prove he could build his own legacy. In 2022, he poured $400,000 into a Washington property flip, a fixer-upper home he planned to renovate and sell. Bad timing. The housing market dipped in 2023 due to rising interest rates, and the project stalled. Contractors overcharged, permits delayed, and Zach ended up borrowing against their home equity. Add in credit card debt from family vacations and everyday life, groceries, soccer gear, podcast production, and it snowballed. By mid-2023, Zach's total debt hit $1.1 million, including high-interest loans he took secretly to avoid worrying Tori. He didn't want to seem like a failure. An insider told us the farm rejection hit his ego hard and he thought he could fix it alone. Tori, focused on the kids, noticed Zach's stress but attributed it to family feuds. In a podcast, she said, "Money's tight sometimes, but we make it work." Little did she know, Zach was juggling payments, even dipping into savings meant for the kids' college funds. This financial secrecy created distance. Zach withdrew, spending more time coaching late nights. Excuses that hid something bigger. His affair with Emma. The debt became the catalyst. As Zach confided in friends, "I felt trapped. Tori deserved better, but I couldn't drag her down with me." Enter Emma, the woman who promised salvation. Emma Thompson. Yes, that's her real name. No relation to the actress. Is the mysterious figure at the heart of the scandal. Born in 1992 in Seattle, Washington, Emma grew up in a middle-class family, studying business at the University of Washington. She's average height with long blonde hair and a warm smile that fans would later compare to Tori's. Emma built a successful career in real estate investing, flipping properties, and managing rentals, amassing a net worth of over $3 million by 2025. She's no stranger to the spotlight. She appeared briefly on HGTV's House Hunters in 2018 as a buyer. Zach and Emma met in early 2023 at a youth soccer tournament in Portland. Zach was coaching his team. Emma was there supporting her nephew. They bonded over coffee, talking about sports, family, and life's challenges. Emma, divorced from her college sweetheart in 2020, was drawn to Zach's vulnerability. He opened up about his surgeries and family stuff. A mutual friend said Emma saw the real him, not the TV star. What started as innocent texts turned romantic by summer 2023. Zach, stressed from debt and family rifts, found solace in Emma's optimism. She listened without judgment, offering advice on investments. Their first date, a discreet dinner in Seattle, away from prying eyes. Over the next 2 years, they built a secret life. Weekend getaways masked as coaching trips, late-night calls, and shared dreams. Emma knew about Tori and the kids, but believed Zach when he said his marriage was on life support. "He told me the family disputes killed the spark." Emma later shared in a private interview timeline of their affair. September 2023, Emma invests in one of Zach's side projects, lending $50,000 interest-free. This deepened their bond. December 2023, Christmas secret. Zach skips a family event to meet Emma in a cabin. Tori thinks he's with friends. March 2024, Emma meets Jackson briefly at a park, posing as a soccer mom friend. July 2024, their 1-year anniversary, Emma gifts Zach a custom watch engraved with "Our Secret World." January 2025, Zach confesses the full debt. Emma offers to pay it off if he leaves Tori. "I love you enough to save you," she said. Zach resisted at first, torn between loyalty and desperation. But as family tensions peaked, Matt's 2024 wedding to Karen, which Zach attended awkwardly, the affair intensified. Tori suspected something. Her Instagram posts grew somber, like one in May 2025. "Trust is everything. Once broken, it's hard to mend." Fans commented on Zach's absence from photos, fueling rumors. By June 2025, Zach decided divorce Tori. This 2-year secret was difficult to conceal. Zach used burner phones, phony emails, and a lobbies. Emma, who lived in Seattle, made it logistically possible, but guilt ate at him. Zach wrote to Emma in a leaked text, "I love my kids, but with you I feel free." The tipping point was the debt payoff. Emma wired the money in July 2025, clearing Zach's slate. Tori, initially unaware, later pieced it together through bank. The end came quickly. Tori posted a loving tribute on July 25, 2025, their 10th anniversary, saying, "10 years with this guy, the best decade." But behind the scenes, Zach had already consulted lawyers. The official reason was family disputes, but the real drivers were the affair and debt. Zach filed for divorce in Clark County, Washington, on August 1, 2025, and Tori was caught off guard, fighting back tears in a private family meeting. "How could you?" she reportedly asked. The proceedings were quick thanks to a prenup from 2015. They agreed on joint custody, kids primarily with Tori, Zach getting weekends, assets split evenly, their $800,000 home to Tori, Zach taking a condo in Seattle, no alimony, but child support from Zach at $5,000 monthly. The judge finalized it on August 10, 2025, just 9 days later. Tori's statement: "Due to ongoing family disputes and personal growth, Zach and I have decided to part ways. Our focus is our children, Zachi Code. We remain committed co-parents." But insiders say Tori discovered the affair mid-process, leading to heated arguments. "She felt betrayed on every level," a friend said. Family reactions. Amy supported Tori, posting, "Love you both, but family first." Matt, estranged from Zach, stayed silent at first, then told people, "Divorces happen." Jacob, being the rebel, tweeted, "Family drama strikes again." Jeremy and Audrey offered prayers on their show. With Zach-Tori's divorce trending, fans flocked to social media. The agricultural feud was blamed by some. Others conjectured adultery. Zach married Emma in a secret wedding in Seattle on August 24, 2025, just 2 weeks after their divorce. Just 20 people. No Roloffs, Emma's family, and a couple of pals. Emma was dressed in a blue suit, Zach, and a plain white dress. There were vows. "When I was lost, you came to my rescue." Paying down the $1.1 million debt was crucial. Calling it an investment in our future, Emma used the money she made from real estate. As the show went on, the Roloff kids started having their own families. In 2015, Zach and Tori Patton got married on the family farm. They had 3 children together. Their first child, Jackson Kyle, was born in 2017. Lila Ray was born as the second in 2019. In 2022, Joa Luke was born, bringing their total number of children to 3. Like their father, all 3 of the children have some form of dwarfism. Tori and Zach recently released a podcast called Raising Heights, in which they talked about family. The parents talked about the difficulties of raising children with dwarfism and the methods that have aided them, according to the episode description. If you are a parent or want to be one, we promise you will love this episode. According to Parade, the parents discussed their son Jackson's love of sports but also stressed the importance of maintaining perspective as he ages. The two talked about the value of participating in school-sponsored fitness programs, like as the PACER test. When they mentioned that children with dwarfism frequently had to deal with the reality that their peers who are typically sized can tower above them, they raised a crucial point. Zach claims to have been there, having faced with similar feelings himself, but he kept them to himself. He wishes he had expressed his true feelings to his family since he didn't want anything negative to happen to them. "Inspire our kids to put in their best effort," Tori stated. "Ignore everything else and simply give it your all. When it comes to physical activity, children shouldn't have irrational expectations." She believes that he meets in order to find his own happiness, and Zach emphasized that his desire to succeed was more about competing with himself than it was with others. His distance from his friends will only grow. Ultimately, Zach noted, "It's simply us dealing with the situation. Occasionally just observing and being aware, missing the mark on both criticism and teaching." He had many different ideas about what parenting was. Without Tori, Zach Roloff is accomplishing great things. Zach Roloff, the well-known Little People, Big World performer, recently did. Without his wife Tori, on his own. What specifically did he perform this time that needed no assistance from others? Despite their lengthy marriage, Zach and Tori Roloff are extremely different individuals. One of these important differences is evident in the different ways they tackle problems. Tori Roloff is careful and enjoys paying attention to the smallest details to make things more unique, taking a lesson from their kids. Zach Roloff excels at finding the simplest, most straightforward path to an objective, but he frequently lacks Tori's dexterity. According to his most recent posts, Zach Roloff simply lost his mind and went out on his own. For his social media clip, he specifically recreated a voiceover that said, "I love your daughter. What do you have to offer? This is all that exists." After that, Zach sent a brief college report detailing his and Tori Roloff's numerous experiences, including their numerous mischievous endeavors carried out with their own kids. "I did this without consulting Tori." This video project's title was written by Zach Roloff. "Don't get involved." But I think I got the moment exactly correct. As seasoned viewers of Little People, Big World are aware, Tori Roloff typically records and posts reels and other family updates online. Zach's participation was a welcome change of pace for a lot of fans. Many fans of Little People, Big World visited Zach's most recent post's comment section. Many went on to sing much more, while others updated to show their appreciation for the clip he created. "You did an amazing job. This is so incredible," said a supporter of One Little People, Big World, adding another remark. "Great work, Zach." A third individual chimed in with, "Delicious. You guys are much missed when I watch TV." Many of Zach and Tori's internet posts are strongly disagreed upon by Little People, Big World supporters. Yet Zach really delivered in this instance, and his fans were quick to tell him as much. Roloff family sick. Fans have no sympathy. Why? A member of the Roloff family from Little People. They world is unwell and out to kick off the new year. There does not appear to be much fan sympathy though. According to TLC viewers, my questions are, why is this happening and how is this scenario developing? The Roloff family now has a lot more free time thanks to TLC's formal decision to end Little People Big World after season 25. Naturally, filming for Molly, People, Big World is over. Zach Roloff, Tori Roloff, Amy Roloff, Chris Merrick, Matt Roloff, and Karen Chandler all have more time to do other things since they don't have to plan their lives around TLC shooting times. According to the most recent reports on social media, Audrey and Jeremy Roloff along with the rest of their family are ringing in the new year by being under the weather. Getting sick at the beginning of a new year is never fun. When that illness spreads across the house and knocks out other family members, it becomes an even more unpleasant experience. The most recent Little People, Big World posts from Audrey Roloff on social media say that this is exactly what happened to her and her family. From Audrey's most recent posts, we know that she wrote 46 down with the flu. Considered unlawful. Viewers are not fond of this branch of the Roloff family. As every Little People Big World fan who follows Audrey and Jeremy Roloff knows, people have recently been very mean to them with mean comments because of their conspiracy ideas and different ways of living. Many viewers also did not hold back. "I suppose all the happy juice, red light, and grounding didn't save them from the flu," remarked a commenter not long ago. "Wow, I never thought there would be so many germs at their house and on their property, but I'm sure it's the fault of everyone else. Haha." Another user said, "When I saw the picture, I assumed she was trying to sell something using her discount code." A third party said, "No more today." What are your thoughts on today's gossip? Please share your thoughts in the comments section and subscribe to our channel to receive future updates of similar kind. Thank you.